Hey, I'm Fucci, and welcome to Tiny Kitchen Big Taste. We have got a spooktacular show for you today. We're making Rice Krispie Treats Halloween style. Now, who are you?
My name is Anslee Tatum.
Hey, we've got a special guest in the Tiny Kitchen, Anslee Tatum. She is the daughter of a really good friend of mine, and we're going to have some fun today making Rice Krispie Treats.
Rice Krispie Treats Pumpkin Edition.
Ooh, the pumpkin edition. This is going to be exciting. Y'all ready?
Then bring it.
So what you're gonna need are Rice Krispies, mini marshmallows, red and yellow food coloring, butter, mini Reese's peanut butter cups, green fruit roll-ups, and
You'll also need a large pot, 2 cups, measuring cups, a silicone spatula, and scissors.
let's do it. We are in Tiny Kitchen Recipe Remix Month, where we're taking some of the greatest recipes of all time and making them in the Tiny Kitchen. Now, this is a little bit different because we're gonna do a traditional recipe, but we're gonna Halloweenize it. Is that a word? Halloweenize?
It is now.
Speaking of Halloween, do you have any memorable Halloween costumes?
I was Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger
That's
Games
from the Hunger
one year.
Games, yeah.
And then Hermione from
Harry Potter. Now, have you read all the books?
I have. I read them all in 2nd grade.
Those are excellent books. I've read them all 5 times.
Really?
No. We're gonna get started cooking, so follow us back to the stove.
Let's go.
So we've got our Dutch oven over low heat. We're gonna go ahead and add the butter first. Now you wanna make sure it's on low heat so that it doesn't burn the butter. Stir that around with the silicone spatula. Perfect. Oh, we can add the marshmallows. Start stirring a little bit. And we'll see the marshmallows start to soften, and then they're gonna start to melt. So this is a little bit of an exercise in patience because we've got it at low heat, but that's what you need because you don't want it to burn. It looks like you know what you're doing. You must cook at home.
Kind of.
Yeah? What do
Yeah.
you make?
Acai bowls.
Ooh, acai bowls.
Yes.
Those are really, really good. They're super popular now.
They are.
Yeah, what do you put in yours?
Just the puree at the bottom and
Okay.
nuts, seeds, and fruit on the top. I like coconut flakes on
Wow, it's just getting
mine.
healthier and healthier. So that's looking great. I'm gonna add a little bit of the food coloring. Start with the yellow, give that a stir. Now if you have orange food coloring, just go ahead and use the orange, but we don't, so we're gonna combine the yellow and the red. That is a bright, bright yellow,
Yes, it is.
which is good because we want that vibrant color when we get the orange. So I'm gonna start slow. And then we'll keep stirring until we get to the orange color we're looking for. She's doing a really good job.
A little bit more.
It's looking like a pumpkin. At this point, you're gonna add the Rice Krispies, so you can slowly add those in. I'm gonna hold this and just give it all you got. We're gonna shut off the heat. And we're gonna let it cool just a little bit. So now comes the fun part. We get to make these into our pumpkins. Now we're using the measuring cups so that we can get about the same size each time. So we'll just scoop those in and then just make them into a little round ball. They can get kind of sticky though, so we've got our little tubs of water here in case they get too sticky. Press it down just a little bit so it looks like our little model pumpkin here up front.
Identical.
Ah, perfect. And then we will add one of these little Reese's peanut butter cups.
We can cut the green fruit roll up into some leaves
Perfect.
as a little decoration.
And just go stick it right up on top and you got yourself a little pumpkin. I'm gonna try mine.
They're so good.
These are really good, and I know you're gonna want the recipe for this. You can find them on our website. You can also check us out at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now you've got an Instagram and Twitter account too, right?
I do.
We will list those links down below. Go check out Anslee online. And until next time, I'm Fucci reminding you that if we can make Rice Krispie Treat pumpkins in a kitchen this tiny, you can make them in yours. We'll see you next time on Tiny Kitchen.
Big taste.
Happy Halloween! I was a pumpkin once,
Really?
and I was also sushi.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. I was the hit of all the parties. Actually not. People just laughed. They pointed and laughed. So, yeah.